Sat in the Nuggets and welcome back to Coffee Talk. So grab a beverage, grab some snacks, get cozy, and let's get ready to talk. At least it's pretty. Researchers' response over alleged algae invasion. What is this subtle subplot with the algae? Dofira Tech team up with Golmex Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. The roads and pavements have sentience. That's going to be a debate for the next game. Alien sighting increase. Is this an invasion? Maybe. Officer Georgie's lighter disappeared. Bales in a minute. Why? Are these like achievements? So I got that off of Rachel. Is this because Georgie? What? I'm just trying to understand why it's a teddy bear though. Anyway, Bales. Just a minute. I'm still staring at the teddy ominously. Knock knock, anyone there? Yes, sorry. Mr. Bailey's, hi! I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? Just a moment, before you respond, just let me check the soch. We're at 2! Yay! Wait. Singer, groover, part-time. Like so many others. You wanna know where I got all my awesome sunglasses? Check out my good sponsor here. Fine. Hashtag ad. Normal schedule. Like how. Just throw it all, but it's still not changed. I wonder if she's going to come in and tell me to stop. It's like, stop. Could you please stop liking my scheduling plans, please? It's weird. I'm very lucky to have people here with me no matter what. I won't take it for granted to lose my face. Okay. Anyway, Bales, how you doing? I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. A penny for your thoughts. If you could pay more than a penny. Because, man, the cost of ginger went up lately. And the pockets are beginning to feel a little light. You can have them for free. I was just pondering the hidden side of things. Maybe I don't want to know about the teddy. How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one exactly what they appear to be. Funny, I was having a similar thought on my way here. I guess now we spend so much time on social media. People believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. It's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And have been on my mind a lot the past few days. Does that have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Probably not. Probably not. It's got nothing to do with the only subplot that the two have had, huh? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back out of a relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? The sigh would indicate otherwise. Do you want the short version or the long version? If you buy a drink, I'll take either. I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm going to tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Bales has been here long enough to know what's what and how's how and when's when. And who's who? Sure thing, what can I get you? I'm not feeling fussy. So every other time you've just been feeling fussy, huh? Okay, fine. Anything warm would do. Do anything, really. Makes sense. You want some herbal tea then? Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? You want some pea? You want some herbs? Sounds great, with milk and honey. Okay, do I already have a recipe for hibiscus? Or 2 minutes, just checking my phone again. Milk, honey, Milk, honey. Dreamin' Blue or Sweetheart Latte? I think Dreamin'... Wait, that's Milton. You need to be careful because they are... yeah, Dreamin' Blue, that's right. I was looking at Flower Bed. Milk, honey, boo. Do I have anything? Oh, that's her info, right? Don't think there's any need for me to give that to... Having another woman's card in his pocket. Can I derail the entire marriage? Serve it! Here you go, hope you like it. Thank you, Dove. It's disgusting. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? I've heard vaguely something about that once or twice, I think. Don't be, I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. I don't even have very much in common. It's good that you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, you have family. I get that I'm probably not the person to give people family advice, but you have family. It doesn't mean that you need to always keep them in your life. Especially when they're not, you know, making your life better. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her for a while now. Someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again, Tove. What can I say? I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. A bit ironic in hindsight, but but then it was many years ago. Yeah, it's quite normal for the little kid to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, I spent most of all my evenings curled up in a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting, except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel, so she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea, with milk and honey in it. My Bale's new gran. Oh. Why am I invited to the wedding? Huh? Drinking this now with you feels a lot like family again. Bales, stop, please. Bale, stop, please. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them, till she got sick. Oh no, how did that happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see, that's the part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with the little run-of-the-mill colds, but they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Wow, just like, you know, Dales, don't blame me for wanting to get out of that life, you know. The whole society, like, are just, like, gaslighting everyone. Like, no, we don't get sick. I'll just go to bed, sleep it off, execute them tonight. We don't get sick. No, we are the ultimate life form. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. This was really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was very clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, but yes, I'm glad I was able to be with her. To think I came very close to being trapped with those people. Pretty sure they would have hated. She would have hated that for me. Yeah, probably. A little part of me hopes she's proud of me right now. I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Toe. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? I definitely think that's a part of it. That's exactly why I'm explaining it too. In fact... oh, so we're... And Amanda, hi. Good evening. God, it just takes me back. Hi, Toph. And hi... I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey. It's nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda. We are! But you do not appear to be a hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Ah, the purple... the nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. Just still with that. Ah, the purple horny one. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly? Fiancé is a successful outcome of dating. With a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Thank you. Now, cafe offspring. How did I get demoted from coffee wizard to cafe offspring? We are wishing for a drink. Cafe offspring? How did you acquire that new title? Bales, don't ask me, man. I'll fucking know. This is as new on you as it is on me. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Offspring, so we're insinuating that we're the same. The awkward silence between Silver and me would insinuate as such. Never mind me. You're about to order, Amanda. Yeah, but you're also in the middle of a story. We were! And what we wish is for the memorable parting experience. Oh, you're leaving? Ah, I suspected something like that. I said it in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcome of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredients you have served us in the past. Into YouTube to figure out what that is. I mean, I could get creative with it, but I think I'm just going to make because I haven't actually made just like a latte. Sweet. Oh no, wait, that's a sweetheart latte. Hibiscus latte? Does such a thing exist? By the way, I should mention. Good. Should mention the hibiscus tea bags that arrive. But I think they were out of date or something, because they sure as hell did not go red. They went weird brown and they stank a lot. Not like a aromatic stink. They smelled like a cupboard that had depression. That's what they smelled like. This should be fine. Here you go. Hopefully it'll stay new to you. It does! It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we have experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted. According to our calculations, this is our 39,476th new experience since arriving on Earth. That's a handful. That's quite a lot. Perhaps. However, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one was also insignificant. This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? Which means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place, and we will miss it. That's... don't mind me. Just gonna hop into a good old Tom and the Punk. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. Ah yes, I liked Pumpkin Spice before it was cool. Getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, so I don't like how everyone turned to face me at the same time. Stop. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more trouble. That one was a close. It was quite close actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yes, Lua mentioned that. He made her very angry. She was still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. But that's where your help really came in handy, Toph. My help? Yes! The card that you theft! The card that you got off the agent. We asked for your help from us. We asked for help from an associate to run it through the mind you call a computer. Like, am I secretly, like, I get that they're lovely, right? But at the same time, they're an invasion of a hive mind alien race. And I thought for a moment there, the mind was now taking over the planet. Once the contents of the cards have been unveiled, we analyse the language of its communication, which is quite an interesting mix, if we say so. It is roughly 60.0923 syntax and 39.9077 mathematics. We then led a polyneural time attack on its encryption, expressing the ciphertext. The point is, Amanda managed to get into the fire system. Oh dear. She obfuscated all mentions of any of us or saved beyond recognition. And some totally legitimate orders came in to send the agents to Europe on an urgent mission, which should last more than long enough for him to forget all about us. Oops, that sounds incredible. Does indeed. It was a very simple matter of applying hive knowledge. Be that as it may, that's great work, Amanda. We are pleased. Look how happy we are. Ooh-woo, and such. Amanda is amazing. But let's not forget who got the card in the first place. Amanda's given us a hint as to who it was. Really helped us there, Toph. Thank you. Very glad to hear that, and very relieved. Yes, we have thought of it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our sibling so sad. You've really got the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. Without the Kathy bit there, it becomes very obvious. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purpose of general Earthling research. You research what you hope to destroy. It appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting a You call it academic paper. We are simply a uni student. Was this your gap year? Gap week? Uncontrolled stimuli and reflective neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. And always was the brains in the family. But if you're a hive mind, then technically you all share... That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Pearl and I go out on a date. That's my... sibling? Acquaintance for now, until we're sure that you're definitely a sibling. Right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was, I think. I think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission for the Hive, when I came to Earth, and during the entire process, which was a lot of stuff, and I changed and changed, what I was hoping for was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great. But I'm curious, doesn't being in a hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it does not. And in fact, we hope that this is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but is not able to communicate the reason for those desires. The emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I'm very unaware of my emotions and when I first came to Earth. Yeah, because when you came to Earth, you had, like, no character beyond, I must breathe. That was it. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. I mean, that's... Look, mate, there's... Some of us go 80 years on the planet and still shite at it, so it's alright, alright? You're doing as well as you can do. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. Certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. Oh dear. I think I had an epiphany. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who remind me of that. Friends that I've just met moments ago. Stop all... I get that I said something, but... It's unnerving, okay? So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. Sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Toph, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Which will take place 3 days hence. Okay, that's quick. Wow, that's some answers indeed. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really clear our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our own insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members, whether we got them at the birth or chose them otherwise. I am very touched, Bales. Ah, come on, Toph. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, so as is this place. Speaking of which, I also have High's invitation here. Okay, it's a special invitation card for a certain someone. Hide. Remember, it's hide. I'm going to have to try and do these in rapid succession so I don't forget things. Well, hide on Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them so when you see them? It would be my honour. Silva and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe. The cafe family. Look, Bills, I don't think you understand, right? If we become a mob family, that is everything that Hyde wants. So please don't, alright? So I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Bales. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you coming back to space then? Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We're going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe even a bit further, if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. User aliens technically already are tourists. Tourists is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that travelling must have a mission, a purpose. But then they said some bullshit about friends you make along the way. But it seems that tourism is travelling with no other purpose than travelling. I feel as though you know, for the first time, I kind of agree with Amanda. If I was to go travelling, I would want there to be something that I'm doing it for. But then again, that's just because I'm a tight-fisted fuck, so. Which is, in essence, circular reasoning. Maybe it may well be, but it seems a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that the real purpose of tourism is to have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things. Yeah, to me, that's the goal, you know? Not just travelling for the sake of travelling. To enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. That I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Toph, that I always have a place to return to where I feel home, well, that makes it a lot less nervous. That's... very happy to hear that. It's an emotional episode today. Stop, everyone. No, stop looking at me. They're not real tears. Ah. Pregnant pause, pregnant pause, pregnant pause. I think I should order a drink. Okay. What can I make you? I'd like to... Okay. I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. Yeah, give me that. I can work with sweet and soothing. I want it to reflect the outcome of future circumstances. Bit different. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ah, I'd love that. A hot chocolate with something with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Okay, hot chocky. It's been a while since we've made a hot chocolate. I'm pretty sure that the powder has like done that thing where it all clumps together into big massive balls, and you need to, like, you smash it down. Wait, what did you say? With some sweetness and some spice. So the only sweetness we have is honey, and either wait, do I already have any hot chocolate recipes? Okay, so it's not ginger, so that means it has to be cinnamon. Because I don't think it's the Sahara one. Although it might be. But I don't think they're going to the Sahara is the thing. Trash. Just make it anyway. Because I think that's the only thing that it... $299.792.453. Okay. Wait. Just give me a minute. Chocolate, honey, ginger. That... I already have that. Chocolate, milk, ginger. I'm a... If only I could read. Cool. Enjoy 299.792.453. I don't think this is going to be a bestseller on the menu from now on. There you go. For a lightspeed traveler. Oh, we like this name. It's evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes, it is the speed of light, not evocative of great adventures. The speed of light. Oh wow. Way to target your audience, Toph. Thanks. But do you like the taste? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got a spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes, and then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. That! How does the taste remind you of us? We do not have a taste. I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's... Sure. that face, I can't get over. I guess it's just the character design, but part of me is like, that, like, condescending, like... Uh-huh. Sure, that's what I meant. Anyway. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet, we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver... whenever you miss Amanda, Silver... I don't know why my brain had such a problem. You can come here and I'll make you this drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Dope. So Silver is staying! Whoa, careful there. Wait, what happened? Whoa, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink you enjoy this much. You're right. I just got so excited I can barely sit still. Okay. I can imagine. A first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but it's not the only reason I'm excited. Care to elaborate? Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and knowledgeable. That we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Yeah, that's why. That's why Amanda didn't want them to go with Pearl. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.999%. Whoa, hold up. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you've talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. Why do you look so worried? Oh no. That's why, because they're both like movie buffs that will go on and on and on and back and forth and retort off of each other. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Ha, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she met Amanda and that they get along. Does that mean that she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met. And are starting to like. It takes guts. But the world would be a much simpler place if people just did that than lie, you know? You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I always felt safe here, and with all the regulars, I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But, as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realised that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know that about me too. And in the end, that was the right decision. Well, this got sappy. Bye! Well, I will say that if she's heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, then she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair, if somewhat depressing. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit of a strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about, consider who they are and the way they're acting, and it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. Ah, I need a drink. I'm composed now. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you, Miss... Oh god, my computer. And so are you and Mrs. Lutabales. True, chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or expression between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in a specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.99% similar in the end. So it is. Amanda, chill. No more caffeine today. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must go back. Bodies, away. Because again, we are the superior species. First time I see someone get so excited about that part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. Well, she analyzes the earthling ritual of holding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely! This is further information of our research. Don't know how much longer that excuse is going to work for you, Amanda. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you too, then. Hasta la vista, strangers! Huh? Orc person. Ah, bye to you too. So, Bales, 3 days, huh? Alright. Never a dull moment in your... Oh, sorry. There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Tove. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps, whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit. I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. Are we going to meet Lua's parent? Probably not. I have the feeling that the game devs are wanting to keep the game What's the word that I'm looking for? Condensed. Don't want to bog us down with a bunch of stuff. But then again, there was the detective and the policeman that just randomly showed up. So maybe I'm wrong. It's settled then. Lua's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go and tell her now. It's a very exciting proposal. It really is. Thanks again, Tove. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. Teddy. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Bales. So we are a hive mind. We are an alien. I want that. I want that. Blue marshmallow covered in herbal tea that soothes the spirit of upset children and stumped grown-ups alike. That'd be perfect for me. Anyway, that is your whack for Coffee Talk for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, batter the subscribe button, like the video, geese your banter in the section down below. All that jazz. Catch you nuggets in the next one. Alright? Cheery bye.